Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is a Salem New World of Darkness venue scene. If you are not of the age of 18 or of consent, please drop out. We will open the scene with Emim having just been lounging around Atonan's house with him, knowing she's having guests. So now that spring's here, she can wear clothes and she's not so completely drenched in ice, but she's waiting, and she's defrosted his house a little bit.
Yeah, there's a knock on the door.
She'll answer. She's not going to make her lover boy answer it. She'll get it herself.
Lucille will smile down at her when she does. You know, he's got like a gift bag with him, like a small one.
She'll like arch an eyebrow at the gift bag.
Whatever, some bullshit wine I picked up on the way here. Take it. He'll hold it out to her.
She'll take it. He'll
I'll leave
notice
it in there.
she's filled the house up with the type of roses that Antonin gave her when they first met.
Aw, he'll lean over and kiss her cheek.
Did I give you
Wait,
permission?
no. Are you gonna stop me?
I'm
And he'll lift
watching
his
you.
brow. Good. And he'll smile.
She'll kind of look behind him. Who are your friends?
It's like Fenris, although Michael Ryan, whatever. And behind there, the little one, that's Eliza.
Fenris always. Hello, and he'll actually bow. I'm Fenris. I came to the city a few months ago. I plan on joining the Spring Court, but I want to meet every king and queen.
Hmm. You're the puppy, the one that follows the singer around, her pet.
You're never gonna live that down. Walk past. Go sit in the living room.
Hill says I am her friend, but I see her less now. I have my wife to be.
Hmm. It's always good to distance yourself from other women when you're married. Could give the wrong image. She'll sit back down in the chair she brought from her house, her nice little mini throne, as some people reference it.
He'll sit down on one of the armchairs, basically, kind of manly cross his legs and fold his hands into his lap.
And the little one follows and smiles to the queen and bows her head politely.
Let me give you a fucking proper introduction over here with this one. This one's name is Eliza Marie Henderson, and she's the ward of the Autumn King.
You mean Sir Fluffy?
Oh, please don't let me hear you call him that.
She giggles.
You actually see Mim smile a little bit.
I saw that man eviscerate somebody for that. And then heal them.
I think I can get away with it a little bit. Especially when I tell him about Red Hood's next prank in their little game.
Oh my god, those two. Anyway, I got something to tell you.
Okay.
This one over here, he'll kind of point over at Fenris. He went with it was Fenris, right? That went with John.
To what? Not to the meeting with all the
No,
majors.
with the bridge thing.
For the what?
With the red caps. That was John. That was you, right?
I think so.
Yeah, with the red caps.
With the red cap? Yes, that was him.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was you. Yeah, he'll look over. He'll point at Fenris, and he'll be like, "That one over there went with one of my other courtiers, John Doe, over into Ferry, but kind of into a deeper part of it, like a darker room." And there is these little red caps, and they've been stealing bums from under some bridge or some asshole. And apparently the red caps will stop doing it if we give them enough blood to cover, what was it? How many, like 15 hats a month or some shit?
He'll think and he'll nod.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. They said they'll stop hunting down humans and eating them if we,
She looks over at Fenris and she goes, I already know you've passed initiation for invitation to the Court of West.
I passed the initiation, but they haven't gotten back to me. And he'll look to Lucio and goes, Lucio has been more welcoming, and he is my friend.
What I'm saying is, the young woman you met for initiation, you tell her about this, and those red caps will not be a problem.
And he'll nod.
apparently they made some kind of a deal with them that they'll stop hunting down and all this shit. They had a chance to kill him, but I don't know. They didn't want to.
She shrugs. I trust the Queen of the West. She's very thorough in her work.
They didn't want to argue. They didn't want to talk till I smashed one on the table. Sorry, they didn't want to talk till I smashed one with another one.
He'll see Emim start tapping her fingers like in that way Lucio knows she does when she's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Lucio!
Yeah.
You're not going to like this, but I know another ally you could have handle this.
Carajo.
She lives at the market.
He'll shake his head and like kind of purse his lips.
Yes, she's a courtless, but
I don't see it doesn't need to be taken care of. What we need to do is find blood once a month. That's all we gotta do. Which I think we can probably do out of the 1,000,000 doctors that help us.
She cringes at the idea of helping them.
I don't like it either, but they're hobs regardless.
It's your season, your choice.
I know.
I will do to support you what I must during spring.
Were it me, I would have wiped out all of them. You know I'm eager to kill anything I can get my hands on. He'll kind of laugh. He'll give her that smirk.
She kind of blushes a little. She goes, so that's what Lynn meant when she said you could tear up a pussy.
He's so crass. I thought better of you. I'll kind of wink at her.
It's spring.
True. Anyway.
She looks at Eliza, and she's like, what do you want for the future, little one?
What do you mean? And she'll tilt her head.
Do you want to be monarch someday? Do you want to be independent? Do you want to frolic in the fields naked and screaming praises to the gods?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Tilts her head at Lucio.
He'll chuckle at her.
I hated Frozen.
What is Frozen?
The movie that he was singing.
I have not seen that movie.
I've had to watch it about 9,000 times because of my niece. I didn't like it at first. Now I love it. Have to.
Did you hear about the good doctor's niece Fable?
What about her?
She's come back to Salem.
Yeah, I heard about that. Whatever. Sometimes people don't work.
I just didn't know if you knew or not. They are our allies.
He's my brother-in-law.
That means even more reason for you to pay attention.
So my brother-in-law? Nah. What do I give a shit about my brother-in-laws? Kind of look over at Fenris with a pointed look.
But I'm your brother. I'm your brother-in-law.
And he'll nod.
I
Taken.
also helped arrange for it with Lynn. Dawn's mother is now at Salem's asylum. They refused to release her to public, but they did transfer her, so if you ever want to visit her, it's there.
Oh, his jaw tightens.
Play the game, Your Majesty.
Play what game? I respect her as the mother of my child, but that's about as far as it goes.
A word of advice: no matter how independent a girl tries to act, she'll always wonder who and where she comes from.
He'll nod.
She'll need you for this. It'll be a tough door to open, but if she doesn't open it and face it, she's destined to repeat those accidents and mistakes. Tension back on Eliza now. Do you have a job?
No, not yet.
You look young. Are you a student?
Not yet either.
How old are you?
She looks at Lucio and blinks a few times.
16.
The diner's always looking for waitresses. That's probably the safest job for a teenager in the city right now.
She's warded under the Autumn King.
She looks over at Lucio. In this day and age, even you should know a girl needs her own area.
I'm just saying, watch out if the Autumn King finds out you're trying to get some independence in his woman. I mean, he'll stop. I mean,
Her head
in his
snaps
ward.
up from looking
In his-
down.
In his ward. Trying to put some independence into his ward.
It's not so much as independence, but she'll need pocket money. She looks over at Eliza. Do you want to be asking a man for money every time you want or need something?
Well, my daddy gave me a bank account.
What's a bank account?
It has money in it and a card.
Oh.
Watch a 5-year-old explain to a woman what a bank account is. No, rub his face.
I just keep all my money on me hidden.
I have the debit card.
Anthony sticks his head in, he's like, I know where it is. And he'll, like, run back away. He'll go back down to what he's doing.
She just kind of smiles and shakes her head.
Oh, you know how to smile! I didn't know you know how to smile! Holy crap! Click, selfie.
The look she gives Lucio, it's a very sly look. She goes, and I know what your wife does for you under her work uniform.
That's going on Instagram.
What's Instagram?
on Instagram too.
Oh my god, that break of conversation was great. Thank you, Nene.
Put that on Instagram too. I'll take a picture of Fenris and he'll tag Magda in it.
She goes, do you follow Grub on Instagram?
Of course I follow Grub on Instagram.
She's getting very good at her drawings, but they all seem to focus on this one long-haired man.
Oh, shh! Don't talk about that right now. He'll hold his hand, but no, don't talk about that right now.
She'll tilt her head, nod.
Hey, okay. Like he'll look around, like that guy, like the one I know you're talking about. That guy's true fae.
You see her get up.
No, breathe. breathe. Cálmate, cálmate. Bring it in a little bit, okay? Like, relax. Take a
Grub
deep
is a
breath.
daughter of this freehold. I will not let some filth touch her.
Hey, no. You can't do nothing about it because there's already a treaty in place. No one can touch him. I know, right? Moreover. Put that. Ready for this shit?
You see her eyes light up, and she
Mire,
pulls the laptop out of her bag and she starts emailing Farron.
mire. Best part. He's a member of the Spring Court, which is the court in Caesar right now. So if you want to go and fuck with Ferran while he's got his power, you go ahead.
She looks over at Lucio and like bats her eyes. I'm arranging a meeting for this man. I want to at least speak to him.
Last time I checked, he was in your city. I told him he could be in town for 3 days, but he left already, and he can't come back for another month.
The look she's giving Lucio.
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know if the king displayed a little bit of mercy. He might be willing to let him come back in town. He'll bat his eyelashes at her. A favor brewing on the breeze.
What do you
I couldn't
wish?
give him another day, maybe, if you want.
I will give him 2 more days.
No. But I'm the one who has to agree to it. And he'll bat his eyelashes at her again.
What do you want of me?
Tap his lip. You know magics, right? You know sorcery, right? Like old fertility magic and shit like that?
Do you mean hoodoo?
Yes, I mean who?
Yes, I learned some before I was given to the gods.
Give me something to make my woman more, fertile. And I'll do it for you. Pero mire me, 1 day. 1 day. So hold his hand up.
All right.
And we also hold his hand out too, and he'll smile.
She
Oh,
looks
you
at
don't know that
Fenris.
You look at him too. What?
And we're going to get married. She might want children.
He'll pat his head. Go sit down and look cute, okay? Go over there by Eliza. He'll shake a meme's head.
Silly children.
Or, I'm sorry, he'll shake a meme's hand.
Bring Lynn here at midnight on
Okay.
the spring solstice.
That already happened. It was like 2 days ago. And I'm
Oh
not.
shit, it was. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Henry just looks at them and goes sits by Eliza.
Then tonight. It's
Yeah,
still early enough.
he'll sit down and he'll say, I have a question though. Why didn't you just go to New York? And he'll smile.
I have no form of ID. I mean, I have a fake ID that's local because people here know me, so give me alcohol. But if I ever went to New York and, say, got pulled over, I would have no way to prove who I am.
Hold on. Okay. I'll see about arranging a visit with you and him. But again, 1 day. 1 day. That's it.
That's
Sunrise to
all I
sunset,
need.
and he's got to get out. And if you hurt him, I swear to God,
I'm not going to hurt him. I could not hurt a fly.
Oh, okay.
Of course, saying this after, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what he says.
I never hurt the king consorts.
No, I'm sure it didn't hurt. It was too fast.
He hurt himself. He's still in his manner, weeping from his own pain.
Oh my God. He'll just cover his face. Like, don't say that.
She looks at Eliza. Never let someone use and hurt you, girl.
She'll nod.
On a side note, you are very pretty to look at, but do you have any skills?
I'm still learning. I haven't been back for very long.
She'll pull a book out of her backpack that she keeps by her chair and she'll hand it to Eliza. This is the History of Salem book. Most kids your age have to read it, but there's some notes in there from Lynn about the freehold and everything.
She nods. Thank you.
No problem. Tell your father I said hello.
My father?
You're his ward, are you not?
No.
She means Nikolai. Eliza.
Oh, not my father. And she'll blush.
You know who her father is?
Who's her father?
You know that 6 foot tall beefcake with the nice abs and the gorgeous hair? Tom Henderson?
Mib turns blood red in the face.
Yup. That's her father.
Yes, Lynn pulled me into that club the other night.
Oh my god, that man drives like a stallion. Jesus Christ. I
I'm
still feel
not
that.
I'm not fully sure what was going on. I left as soon as I saw the shorts come off.
Daddy likes doing strip dances.
I'm going to only assume it was a harem.
It's not a harem. It's a strip club.
Yeah, they just take off their clothes. Daddy
Some
doesn't touch.
some harems do that.
His jaw drops, and then he like stops and he closes his mouth, like nodding.
You don't count.
On, I like it.
Didn't you even let John O'Connell and the old Spring King touch you?
He'll hold a finger up and he'll shake it, like don't go there.
If Lynn loves you, I accept it.
He'll look at her like, thank you.
Fenris, so how many more monarchs on your list to meet?
I met the spring. You'll say I still have to meet. Well, in the main monarchs, I still have to meet. I think there's a spring queen too, and he'll look to the show that I still have to meet. And I think
Yeah, she's gonna enjoy meeting you.
Lucio like sighs and like just kind of shakes his head.
and he'll think. And I met the summer queen at the same time I met the autumn king. So out of
Yes.
these four courts, I met everyone. As the directional courts, I only met the West Queen. Did he meet the West Queen?
You met the West Queen,
Yeah,
yes.
yes, I met the West Queen, but I'm still to meet the other three directional monarchs.
I see you haven't met Dusk or Dawn then.
Hey, 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 hey! You heard about Yuki, right?
He'll shake his head.
Not you. And I'll shake his head at Fenris and look it over at me.
Imim goes, I heard Yuki met a friend thanks to you.
Boy, got himself collared.
Of course he did.
Like full blown, straight out collar, key and all.
I do not understand this whole submission. The man is normally on top anyway, unless he lets the woman on. Why must you be bound and collared also? She also says that loud enough for her fiance to hear.
He'll poke his head back in, and he'll look at her and he'll shrug. Want to try it later?
try it, but I do not understand the concept of the enjoyment behind it.
Neither do I. And he'll like throw his hands up in the air. Pinning your wrists down, on the other hand, now that I totally get. He'll just walk off. He has paint on his fingertips, by the way. He's painting.
Mm-hmm. She'll look at Lucio. So how many more do you plan to play matchmaker to? Because if you keep this up, I'm going to give you an office.
I'm in court, for God's sake. It's part of the job. But so far, it's only been you and Antonine and Yuki and Morgan, and that's it. That's the only two I've put together.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one, he'll kind of point over at Eliza. I think she came into her own thing going on. Look, can I just be blunt? What's going on with you and the Autumn King? He'll kind of look over at her just like, let's just my fucking rope it on the table.
She sort of blinks a couple times and blushes. Well, it's kind of hard to explain, I guess.
Can I ask something bluntly?
Of course.
Is he fucking you?
You could have asked a little more politely. You could have said, are you two making you love? Is it a beautiful experience? Has he... I don't fucking whatever. Is he fucking you or not?
She's, like, tomato red, and she nods.
Okay, but you are consenting in this, right?
Of course.
Like, you know what you're doing, right?
I think... Lucio, of course she does. At 16, in my home, she would have been married and with child.
You're not pregnant, are you?
I don't think so.
Are you doing anything to stop that?
Blink, 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 blink.
Take her to the pharmacy.
And do what? Demand a fucking prescription for birth control?
No, buy a box of condoms.
I've seen that man. He doesn't look like the condom wearing type. Have you noticed that? I kind of like look at her.
Eliza giggles.
Like I'm sure he has one of those beds that has like the the things on the top with the fucking frame, so you can tie up and like swing and use the silk. And he's done acrobatics and shit on bed, doesn't he? Look over the light.
Mim's head is just like cocked. She goes, "You mean like the things they use in those novels Lynn lends me?"
Yep, like that, just like that. There's a difference between wild sex and wild monkey sex.
Do you have those? He looks to
Yeah,
Lucia.
oh, fucking yeah, I do.
I
Ask
would
her
have.
dad. Point over to Liza.
So, I don't. Oh, you are Spring King. You probably already know about Mary looking very far along in her pregnancy.
I noticed. He'll put his fingers like a little bit together. I noticed. Just a little bit. But do me a favor. Let's not talk about that either.
All right.
I'm still upset. I have feelings and emotions there.
She just looks at Lucio, confused.
Also, I prefer not talk about King Joseph's daughter ever, any time and point. Like, did you see what he did?
So, what else do we have planned? I know we have some spring events coming up I must dress nice for.
Oh, yeah, we do. Why? Why so many festivals during my season?
Because during my season, I can't wear anything.
Oh, poor baby. Do your nipples go back to brown, or are they still purple? And Anthony sticks his head in and gives him a look.
They were never actually purple.
Oh, they looked a little that one night, when you were in the back. Well, okay, whatever. Eliza.
Yes?
I just want to make sure you're not being bad touched, okay? That's all. I care about you.
No, they're good touches.
Oh my God.
And she looks sheepish.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Okay. He'll just like blank look, like okay. But you're still possessed of your own agency. You're not being like
No, it's my choice.
okay, more power to you. Then 16 is the fucking age you can sit in Massachusetts anywhere. I look back to him. I mean, now I'm just bullshitting. We'll kind of like turn and like sit sideways in the fluffy armchair, like with his feet draped, like his legs draped over the side, like the arm, and his back pressed against the other one. Now I don't have any more business to talk about.
The only thing I've really heard is your one of your quarters, Rosu, has been going on a lot of blind dates. I'm not sure with who. No one really knows who the guy is.
I've never heard about that. I should keep better tabs on my daughter, shouldn't I? He'll pick up his phone. He'll call her. You don't have to change overlays. He'll give her a call.
She'll answer, Rosu here.
Óyeme, mija, I have a question.
Speak English and I might answer. He'll also hear like music that's typically twerking or breakdancing done
Okay.
to it in the
Okay, okay,
background.
okay, 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 okay. It's gonna be a really blunt, simple, quick question. Who are you fucking?
I'm not fucking anybody.
Okay, well then who are you seeing?
The last date I went on was to the movies with your brother.
He'll pull the phone away from his ear, like, and just rub his face, like, what? What? Yeah, fuck, fuck. Con Gaby.
R-
You went on
r-
a date with my brother,
with Gabe? Yeah.
and you didn't tell me.
I thought you knew.
No, me, I didn't know. What are you talking about? I thought you knew.
I thought you knew. And
No.
we just went to the movies.
No, my God.
What is the big deal? I haven't
No,
fucked
no,
or
you can't.
sucked
You
him
cannot
yet.
date him. No, you can't go out with him.
Why?
Porque,
There's only,
mire,
there's only like a
because
2-year
he's like a
difference.
fucking uncle to you.
You're not my father. You're
I am
not
your
married.
father on papel. Con papel, I am your fucking father. On paper, I'm your father.
Rosa looks confused. No, you're not.
Now,
The only
whatever.
one who has custody of me is the Spring Queen.
And
I
I
can,
am, and I am,
until you
and
put your dick in my mom, you're just the Spring King.
I'm not putting my dick anywhere near your mother.
This is a great conversation for them
But
to
I am
overhear one
also
side.
the spring king, if you'll remember. I'm wearing that crown right now. Not literally, like on about me. You know what I'm saying, okay?
Hi, Daddy. It's all he hears.
Fucking cochina. Sucia.
Look,
Anyway.
I'm recording right now. I have a dance routine I need to upload to the internet, so can we talk
Yeah.
about this later?
No, there's no talking. Stop seeing my brother.
No.
No, I'm gonna go talk to him then.
Fine, go talk to him.
My God, he'll hang up. Coño! And rub his face.
Mim's arched eyebrow. College girl problems.
Fuck!
She's 24. You can't control her forever.
Yes, I can! I have powers! They fucking influence somebody's will!
Lucio, that would be like me using a ritual to keep Antonin underneath my thumb forever. If you love something, let it go.
My brother is special and he's having problems. There's something wrong with him. And I don't need the stress of whatever is wrong with him spilling over into whatever this drama is and all of that stuff. And he just needs to understand the shit he just got out of.
Do you know if him and her have even talked about that? Or are they just hanging out?
I don't know, whatever. Oh, rub his face. Move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Please, por favor.
I don't really have much else to speak of unless you needed something from me. And before you say it, no, I am not freezing anyone.
He looks grumpy.
Should I let you go, Lucio?
Hey, Lucio, I'm gonna join your party, remember? Be happy. Think you're smart.
I'll cross this room with you if you say it right now. He looks over at Fenris like, speak.
What did he say?
No, he said something in Spanish, but he'll look over at Fenris. Like, say whatever it was you had to say.
I'm going to join the spring court.
He lets out a long, deep breath. Okay. Yes. Wait, you're going to join my court?
I said that when we came in.
No, yeah, I mean, I know, yeah, I did, but I was not paying attention. I was looking at Eliza, but I was thinking, and, like, just, my head wasn't there. I'm sorry.
Look at Eliza.
Well, she is very
Yes.
pretty to look at.
Yeah, she'll say, I see how she can take your attention away.
That's not what I was looking at her.
She blushes and sort of
Oh,
twiddles her thumbs.
coño, that's not what I was looking. I was thinking she looks like a little, like una muñeca, like a little doll. It's very cute.
I was a doll.
Is that a bad thing or a good
Oh,
thing?
that reminds me. Emim pulls out what looks like an older binder and hands it over to Lucio.
I'll take it.
Lynn thought you might want these. They're from the school.
I'll nod. Case.
I'll PM you what it is.
Do you wanna build a snowman? That song's stuck in my head now.
I don't know that song.
You've never seen Frozen?
He'll say no.
Oh, 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 his face. His face just melts. He's like, his jaw drops and his eyes light up. And you notice him touch one of the pages and he smiles. And he kind of bites his lip and closes it and looks at her. Thank you.
I was trying to help Lynn figure out what a good anniversary gift for you would be.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, hey, wait. He'll kind of look past and goes, Anthony! Anthony! And Anthony will pop back out like, yes.
Probably
Imagine,
paint
yes.
smeared down his shirt.
Huh? Yeah, exactly, yeah. He's got like a splash of paint on him. See? Yeah, yes, Your Majesty. And he's like, mira, con your birthday is like next week, right? And he'll stop and he'll nod. And he's like, are you staying in town? Are you going? You're staying? What are you doing? And he's like, my twin wants to have a birthday party in New York, but with you being in court, I don't feel comfortable leaving, to be honest.
Why don't we bring your family here?
I don't think that'll work either.
That's sad.
Her father is a pretty high up member of the Spring Court. And there's a lot of them. I think we're just going to have to be together in spirit. I'm in session right now. I really can't afford to leave. Seriously, I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving the court. And he'll give her an apologetic look, but he'll also look at Lucio like that is actually his main priority, protecting the king when he's in session. And he'll nod at him, understanding. Speaking of, I should actually give her a call. And he'll give the king a bow.
She'll kiss him on the cheek before he leaves the room.
Okay. And he'll nod. Actually, he would have stopped and turned because I don't think he's met Eliza yet, has he?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Yeah, he'll turn and he'll look over. He'll like, oh look, and he'll look over at Eliza and he'll say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, miss," and he'll give
Hello.
her a bow.
And she looks
I'm
up and smiles.
I'm Antonine D'Alessandro, and offer her a hand.
And she'll shake his hand.
Your father, I believe, is a member of my court.
My father is Tom Henderson.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is indeed a member of my court. Good
Oh,
man.
I didn't think Eliza had caught on yet. He is not only my king consort, he is a member of Spring.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm one of the claviters. I am whatever like a head claviter is. That's what he is. He's like he's like their captain basically. That's why he doesn't feel comfortable leaving. But yeah, he'll give her a polite bow.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
You as well. I really have to get back to my painting. And he'll smile at the group of you all and bow and give Amim a kiss on the cheek and walk out.
Soon as he's gone from the room, she moves over beside Lucio and whispers in his ear, Len taught me to Skype. We should Skype his family in for his birthday.
It's a good idea. We should try that.
Can
And
you
he'll give her
help?
a of course, always.
Also, I sort of know what a bank is based on what we talked about earlier, but
Mm-hmm.
to know what's in my account, you would need to talk to Lynn. She takes care of all my financials with that area.
You
I
talk to
just
Mark.
keep about 50,000 in a vault here.
He'll drop his jaw a little bit and smile. He'll give her a shoulder a squeeze, and I was like, listen, you know as much as we fuck around, I care about you, right?
Just like I care about you enough that if you ever broke Lynn's heart, I wouldn't kill you, but I would tie you up and let her do what she wants.
From you, that's practically love. He'll nod and give her a
Honestly, the
smile.
only one I love in this house right now is Antonin. Don't tell him I said that to a group of strangers.
I think he heard you.
Peeks around the corner.
He'll wink at her. He's sitting at a table painting Warhammer figures.
Of course he is. That is so befitting of him. It's hilarious.
He's got a Dark Eldar army he's working on, and Space Wolves. So yeah, Lucio will smile at her. Fenris,
So look, yes.
you're joining the court. Do you want the whole ceremony and the pomp and pageantry for getting in here, or do you just want to take your vows someplace?
What
I don't
does
know.
the ceremony consist of?
That's up to the archive. I don't do that part. Do we have a fucking archive? Oh my god, isn't the archive John? He'll look over at
John
him.
is the Sylvan emissary.
Yes, that's right.
You have an archive. I forgot his picture, his overlay, and everything on
Isn't
the
it
board.
the clown one, like the skull clown one?
Oh, Lord, yeah, Lord of the Laughs.
Yes, that's the person who does all like the party planning and stuff like that
Yeah,
for the
which is
in
funny because he doesn't smile, but he's Lord of the Laughs.
in New York it's Lucio.
Uh, all right. Well, I guess we can wrap this part of the scene up if you guys want. I don't know what
Yeah,
else to do here with Emim at the moment.
I do. To be honest, he'll work on getting that party set up or that thing set up for That was all of my letters, by the way.
right. So I'm going to end scene now unless anyone else wants something recorded of them saying or doing.
I kill everybody.
No, you don't, Johnny. You just think you do. All right. So with that, we'll end. This has been a Salem by Night New World of Darkness. We hope you enjoyed our fucking 6 viewers. Good night.